Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing The Brutalist. The Brutalist tells the real-life story of visionary architect Laszlo Toth, who arrives in America after escaping post-war Europe. And as he looks to find his feet in the land of the free and the home of the brave, a very wealthy industrialist discovers his talent and decides to back him, even if nobody else can see it. Let's dive straight into the positives with this one because there is just so much to say. This was a real, breathtaking and quite astounding piece of work. The Brutalist is being delivered on such a monolithic scale that is so fitting of the story that is being told, and crafted in a very fitting manner of brutalist structures. The editing styles are so innovative and creative. They somehow manage to convey the passing of time. Machinery feels like clockwork, all whilst being blended with such pleasing, promising and hopeful music for what's to come from the end of it. As someone who really doesn't care about architecture, The Brutalist made me care, because it portrays it in such a beautiful and eye-opening way. It takes something that, on a surface level, is quite nothingy and empty and ugly to some, and points out why it's important, and why it's beautiful, and why it even exists in the first place. And that craftsmanship spills over into the set designs and the locations as well. Every damn frame of this movie is just absolutely stunning. It is gleaming with glitz and glamour and high society, and contrasting it so well with the rough and scruff of post-war Europe, and drawing comparisons between the mechanisms of war and the mechanisms of building for the future. I thought the performances were outstanding all round. But of course, the big one to talk about is Adrien Brody himself. This mother effer don't miss. He's so good. Even when he's in a bad movie, he's usually the best damn thing about it. He wipes the damn floor in The Brutalist. This is the first film I've seen in 2025, and I couldn't help but walk away and go, yes, you are 100% going to be in the nominations for Best Actor this year, without a shadow of a doubt. It's rich, it's raw, it's emotional. He's really got into the skin of the character. I liked his relationship with Guy Pearce's character, and again, a lot of credit needs to go to Guy Pearce. The Brutalist is an absolute knockout piece of work that I was gripped to from start to finish. But, yeah, you knew it was coming. I do have just one pretty big stinking issue with this movie, and that is the runtime. This movie is 3.5 hours long. There is an intermission in the movie, so don't worry, you do get an opportunity to get up, go to the toilet, get a drink, whatever you need to do. And I think that intermission is well placed and well needed. It does stop it pretty much slap dab right in the middle of the story and gives you time to process what you've been given and prepare for what's to come. But 3.5 hours is just a bit too much. And yes, I suppose you could say that they're kind of being meta and even making the film in such a brutalist manner by making it so long, but I just don't think it needs to be. By the end of it, I can't help but feel like this could have easily been 30-40 minutes shorter. It seems to be purposely plodding and slow at times, and I just don't think it needs to. It is a detriment to the overall product. Because as much as I love this film and think there is so much brilliant things going on here, and I think you definitely should check this out, I also can't have a go at you if you think 3.5 hours is just a bit too much. It is a bit too much, especially if you're going to the cinema for it. You then have to account for travel and time for the adverts to start with. When you put those things into place, it suddenly becomes about 5 hours of your entire day. That's a lofty chunk for one film. It's worthwhile, but it's a big ask. And I can't help but feel like it will damage the film in the long term when it comes to rewatch value and adding it to people's collections. Because I would absolutely add this to my collection within a heartbeat, and I'd get it on 4K and with all the glitz and glam that it comes with. But how many times would I actually use that 4K? Once in a blue moon? Maybe? But despite that one pretty big complaint, I can't praise The Brutalist enough. I thought this was stunning. I thought it was so well acted. I loved the editing. I adore the music. The sheer craftsmanship of this film really is something to be studied. I found it so inspiring and it really got my filmmaker senses tingling. And I'm going to give The Brutalist a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen The Brutalist? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, we can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, Take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.